Well, good morning, everyone. As always, thanks for coming back to the channel. This is a kind of a show and tell thing. Um, for a long time, there are a couple of weapons, and I call them what they are, weapons, that I've been salivating over. And the first one was the Henry rifle in 357 Magnum, and it took a long time for that to become available where I live, and for me to have the money to buy it. Uh, it is my favorite. My brass and wood one was stolen out of my car because I left it in there, and shame on me. But its replacement is the Henry X rifle in 357 Magnum, and I'm so happy that Henry made that, because that's my home defense gun. And when I go traveling in my urban assault vehicle, I have that in the back. Uh, the other thing that I've been looking at for years is the notion of a katana, and not the Walking Dead thing. It's just the idea, the idea of the katana in contrast to European swords, the flat ones. Um, Katanas have been made with the skill they've been made for 2,000 years, way longer than the swords in Europe. And the techniques for wielding the katana are kind of like the tea ceremony. So it's my intent to learn how to use the katana um, for its designed purpose, and that is to kill a threat or the enemy. It's an arm, so, and it gives you distance. Now you don't want to take the knife to a gunfight, but some of these stupid kids, they don't want to take a gun to a katana fight because they'll probably lose the gun and the hand that's holding it. People don't understand how effective the katana is. Yes, I live in the state of Idaho, and I can carry a katana outside. Uh, I could conceal one if I had the baggy pants, but I'm not doing that. I'll be walking around like a stiff-legged pirate or something. But yeah, you can carry. Texas is another place where you could carry a katana in public. Um, how many you get some weird looks, unless you're dressed as cosplay. Then people go, oh, what character are you? Right. So um, my katana arrived yesterday, and it took a while for it to arrive. Forget the unboxing part. This is the traditional cover for it. I have a stand. I have a stand that it'll be sitting in my home. Uh, so this material is some kind of, I don't know what, but it's not wood. It's some kind of resin type stuff. This is a traditional cord, and you use this to actually lash it around your waist into your belt. I haven't learned how to do that technique yet, but because I just got it last night. It's beautifully made. Um, I don't know all the Japanese terms for all these pieces, but it's decorative, it's beautiful, and it's uh, very sharp. Now, what you just witnessed is how tight the blade is to the sheath, and that's why you'll see. I'll turn around this way so I can do it better. You'll see the samurai, whoever has one, use their thumb to break the seal like that, and then you can withdraw. Uh, this is really, really, really sharp. And I got the sharp one instead of the dull one that you practice with, because you train, you practice how you train. If you know that your weapon is not going to hurt you or the other person, then you behave that way in combat. I intend to learn the techniques, and there are two different styles of techniques for the katana. One is what you typically see in the movies and stuff, and then the other, which is lesser known, is designed specifically to teach the techniques in the kata. Everything you do is designed to defeat your enemy, not for looking good in front of judges, but to defeat your enemy. And it takes a long time to do that. And there's subtle things that I will learn. But let's talk about the philosophy of use. First, it's a long blade weapon. What a long blade weapon's for? To keep the bad guy or the enemy as far away from you as possible, while you can inflict the maximum damage on them. The way these things are weighted and how sharp they are, there are no do-overs. If you get a strike on someone, with the katana, whatever you hit is going to be, they're out of the fight. If you hit a bone, the bone is broken. And then all the arteries and everything else that goes along with that. If you get any kind of strikes above the shoulder, on the shoulder, across the chest, you've just severed all the blood to the brain, and they're out of there for a while. You can do long-range sticky pokey, and so it's a long blade. The shorter version, which is the wakizashi, I don't have that, and I may not get that, is more close quarters. The standard katana is more open area, more space, because you don't want to be wielding that thing and then have the blade stuck in the wall or stuck in a piece of furniture if it's in your house. So those kind of things to think of. Just if you've seen a lot of YouTube videos of closed circuit TV of people, bad guys coming up with a gun, and then the person behind the register coming out with a machete, the bad guy runs. I mean, a long blade is very intimidating. Just to know that it's on you assumes that you know how to use it, and people think twice, or they'll just say, "Well, I'm going to take you out," and then they shoot you, and now they removed you as a threat. But the philosophy of use is providing more distance from a threat in the house as a home defense thing, and in the car, because I can keep it in the car, in the driver's compartment. Now you're not going to, just like if you got the seatbelt on and you're carrying pocket carry in the car, you're not going to be accessing it really fast, but the damage you can do is sufficient. No, it is not a road rage tool. Not a road rage tool. So I don't care how mad you get, you don't reach over and you take your sword out or your rifle or anything else and go meet the person who is insulting you, beating on your car or whatever. Right? So that's kind of my thought and rationale for doing this. If any of you actually have katanas and or have trained with them, let me know what your experience is, what your thoughts are as I start this journey. Okay, so that's my story and I'm sticking to it. If you like the content of this channel, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I love your comments. So keep doing that. And if you like whatever videos you watch and you like them, don't forget to smash the like button. That said, I'm not going to say Merry Christmas because it's not Merry Christmas yet, but I will say Happy Holidays, and I would name all 27 of them, but I got to get back to my day job. As always, thanks for watching, and carry on.